Hello YouTube and welcome to another episode, our first Ice. In the last episode we were expanding the city, still doing the grid layout that we were doing and getting some essentials down like the schools, water, electricity, and the city was finally making a profit. I think we're still making a profit, but we do need to expand into some high density residential and also look at fixing the interchange that was part of this map to make it a bit more accessible into the city. And then if we still have the money today, I am gonna put down a train station or a cargo train station to help our industry grow. So here is the city, looking good, I will say, expanding and growing. We did put down this park last time, which is busy, I would say. Loads of people walking through as well and fully getting utilised. And then what I did do as well is start putting some high residential down in this corner to actually increase our income stream as well. So what I do want to do today is can expand into this area over here. So if you look at the map, we did start off over here, expanding all the way to this end, which we've done. We've got our industrial area all the way up here, which we're going to keep all the way up here, and probably expand it into this area as well. But because we've got loads of demand for residential, I do want to expand all of this. So probably looking at another main road that's going to run through the middle of it. And then maybe, if we have the funds available, change this interchange. So let's get into it. So we've got about 16,000 in the bank, making a good amount of money, but as you can tell, we've got loads of demand for our residential. So what I want to do is copy this road over, but we're going to expand this one all the way down and kind of get our grid going. So just going to expand these, which will get rid of some of the residential that we have here. So I'm just going to de-zone all of this because we probably want some commercial here in the future. So let's have a look how this flows, because what we could do as well is take this main road that we have and actually look at tunneling it here somewhere, so it does actually go to the side. So let's take it from here for now. Just gonna zoom out so we know what we're working with. We take it up to there, and then I'm going to use the freeform tool and create curve mode. So it's going to create from here to here, and I think that's kind of central, isn't it? Yep. Let's put that down. And then what I can also do while we're here is actually tunnel all of this. So I'm just going to go to 10 and then take this down by 12. And that did not work. Let's do that again. Make sure that one's on normal mode. So yeah, do 10 again. Want to get down by 12. Just take off snapping because you can't get 10. Take that down by 12. Is that 12? No, 9. That should be 12. Take that to 10. Make sure that tunnel's underneath. Let's put the guidelines back on. I'm just going to carry that forward for now. Not enough money already. 7,000 to build that. Cool, we'll come back to that once we've got some more money. So the grid is going to change here because we have this one going straight. So let's just bring that one down. We want to pick the rural roads, which are the cheapest option for us. I'm going to run the game a bit faster so we get some money coming in. So let me run this down by 11, so we still have that grid that we have with the pathways still working for us. I don't want too many connections on this main road, so need to plan this carefully. That's what we need to do. Need to sever these connections, probably that one there, probably need to sever, and let's do that. Get rid of this connection for now. And what we could do is run this one straight down. So 11, I'm just going to do this for now, just so we know where 11 is. That's 11. Cool. If that's our main road there, yep. Okay. So I'm going to curve this one round to follow this. Run that up to there. Then thinking, what should we do with this middle bit? Because what I want down here is some high residential. So let's see if you can get 11 from here. 10. That's about 11. Let's do another 11, which is there. Yeah, because that will give that one square that we want. And then we could do 11 from here as well. Let's run 11 from here. What is that? That's 35. What do we do over here? I think we did it by 30, didn't we? Yep, 30. So let's run this to 30, which is about there. Delete that one. And then that doesn't give us the 11 that we want, because we want that bit in the middle. Let's do that again. Cool. That's saying it's 11. That's saying it's 11. But we're not getting that path in the middle. Delete, delete, delete. I know why it is. Because that road is wider, which is why it's not working. That's the reason for it. Just deleting these because let's make sure this is a 30. So you need to add 5 to make that 30, make that a straight connection. And then we need to chop this back to make sure that we get an 11. Yep. 11, that one again. And now we're getting that. There's paths in again. Okay. Looking for the point where it will connect here. I'm hoping it does. Let's do 15, halfway. That just about works. And then we look for another 30 from here. It's 27. About there. 29. What's that one? 31. That's a 30. Okay. About there, I'll say. Let's do 11 from there. And then that should connect up. 15. Okay. That's a 19 in a sense. Let's do 17. That do it. 17 by 17. We'll snap it there. And that technically gives our first frame. Keep running this down all the way. We'll run this down all the way. Probably have some issues here, but just keep going. $14, we need to do that one. So that's 14 there. Pull this out slightly so we know where the 11 marker is. Do another 11 from here. Let's do 14. Snap that in. Do that by 13. Should be 12. 12 by 12. Getting somewhere with this. We need to start putting some actual residential down here. So let's start zoning this area. Do the 4x4s that we carried on before. And I do want high residential here. Keep that as a 3. See what we get there. Because of the curve, it's just messing up the grid. So people are moving into this area really fast. Buildings are already going up, which is good to see. Hopefully we'll start making some more money as well. And then what I'm going to do here is put some commercial down as well. Carry on going with this. Let's put a curve into here, so that is 5 by 5. That's a good connection there. And then find our 11 over here. Do a small connection like we did before. Then let's try to curve this one so it's got the gap at least. all the way through. Let's do up to there, and then we'll connect that in. That should be okay. We'll run this one down, and then we dezone this bit. Dezone that. Cool. Keep filling this area in. You don't want to fill it up too fast either, like zoning, because you can have a death wave if you get too many people moving in at the same time. Put that as a 3. See what we get here with this. Okay. $13. Actually, let's do the 11 again from here. To take it out by 2. And 11. Let me see if you actually use that one, because that one might be a bit too close. Let's do 13. 14. 12. 12 by 12. Let's try that. I think that should do the trick. Do another 12 by 12. Yep. 12. Let's try 11, because it is getting a bit more narrow. And then we'll leave that one. Delete that one there. We need to put down a high school. We are at that stage now where we need a high school down, so high capacity one. I think we haven't got enough money yet. Patience. It's going to be the way here. Okay, so that's all zoned up now. So we've got loads of people moving in. And then what I need to do is just design this area to make sure it flows. Could do curves, could connect that way even, like we had before. But yeah, I'll do this grid and then show you what it looks like. Cool. So that's all the grid complete on this side. Do you need to do that side as well? But I think we've got enough for now. What I'm going to carry on doing is use this area here to continue the low residential. This bit in the middle will be a park, and then we'll continue the high residential, and that should do the trick for today in terms of how much demand we have. So let me zone this area in terms of a park. So this area is going to be a park here, just so I remember. And then let's carry on zoning this as low residential. Still following the same grid pattern, keeping those gaps when we do have some money to actually create some paths to walk through. That park that I've zoned will give a good break from high residential to low residential. Okay, so that should fulfill our need for our residential area for now. And plus we can put some commercial into this area, but we are getting an influx of demand for industrial area, which we do have here, but as you can tell, it's got fully utilized. I don't want to use this area up yet because we might put some essential stuff down. We could put a train cargo area there. Just trying to look if there's any other train connection around here. There is this one, but we might use that one there to put a cargo train station down. But what I'm going to do is bulk up this area and use the industrial evolution theme here for our industry. So let me just build this as a district first while it's snowing. And then it's going to select this and put industrial evolution, and then let's try to build this area up. So probably do the similar thing that we did over here, try to keep it as close to the road as possible. The question is, do we make a connection here as well? And I don't think that that is built to support high industry traffic, because industry does create so much traffic, and I don't think that junction will be able to cope with it. So we need to see if that is something that we want to do. I feel like this is a difficult map to build on, just because there's so many hills everywhere, mountains. Cool, that's the basic stuff down of the shape of it. Do I want to make a one-way exit out of here? Just a one-way road. Spin that around. Gonna see what happens here. Okay, done that connection, so it's one way. Might have to create 2 lanes here. Yep, let's do that, 2 lanes. The narrowest lane possible. I'm just going to expand this bit to 2 lanes. Nothing else. And I key this bit in, so that they have a dedicated lane, but there's 2 lanes here. It's messed up the nodes, which I don't want it to do. How many nodes has this got? Okay. Maybe just use the move up mod to just move the nodes a bit. Take that one off. Just move this one slightly here. Move this one slightly into the middle, and that should. Nope, it's not. Okay. Okay, that's flowing now. Sorted that bit out. So looking at this layout, I'm not really happy with it. I don't think I like the shape and the way this happens here. So I am going to demolish it and rework all of this. I think I need to make it a bit more symmetrical instead of trying to create some odd kind of shapes around here. So let's do a 30. I'm going to keep this to 10. So whack all this down to, that's 130. I don't mind this, I don't think. Actually, let's do this. Let's do that as a 10. Make a connection there. And we shall get rid of this. and that gives us some kind of better kind of curvature. And then we run this down as well to 90. We'll connect that up, do another 10 if you'll let me. Perfect. Because if you remember, we did all of the industrial area we did as 10 units and not the 11 that we're using in the residential area. That's not straight, is it? No, it's not. This isn't straight. Man, gotta work that all again. Right, okay, let's do this again. Okay, that's better. Then we're running this down by 10 as well. This one by 50, we make a connection there. We'll let this run. We'll let this run up here. Let this run across. Then let's see where another 10 comes out. There. So let's make a connection there. We'll run this one across. We pick a midpoint here for these two. Pull up another 10. Here we run this up and down and then across again without connecting straight. Run this all the way up. Let's get the 10 marker again, which is there. Run this connected. That's good. And we'll run that bit. Okay. That looks better. We just need to do a connection over here. Okay, let's see what kind of industries we get here, because I've not used this industrial evolution before, so let's see what kind of industrial area we've got. We don't want it too heavy here, so I'm going to actually draw these in. We'll do the 4 again with the gaps. Don't ask me why I'm leaving gaps, because they're not going to run a path or anything like that, but try something different. Let's do a 2, leave a gap, do a 3, do the 4 again. I think they're already growing in, which is good. Gonna de-zone some of them, like this bit here, just so we have some consistency. And this bit over here. Just check that one. I think that's it really. Oh, the rest should be fine. Yeah. So they're working here, which will give us jobs in our city. I'm making a good amount of money now again. I think that residential area has helped, and then obviously we're going to get some more income from this industrial area. So they're the first buildings that we're getting in. And yeah, residential area here, high density, and then we've got the high density that's still growing strong over there, which is good to see. So they've got the one way to come in, come out from here, and then they've got this connection here, which has got traffic lights. Doing some time traffic lights to make this a bit more efficient. This should be asymmetrical, so let's do asymmetrical here. Cool, and we'll do this one asymmetrical as well. Yep. And then let's actually put some time traffic lights. It's just a simple setup that will keep the traffic flowing, because we are getting a build up here. And then I might just widen this as well using node controller. Just offset it. Let's do by 25. That will just give me a bit more time to get into the lanes. And then here I am going to say no switching lanes. No switching lanes there, and no switching lanes there, so they can pick the lane a bit earlier. And then here as well, tell them to pick the lane when they come in. What we could do here as well is create an off ramp, just so people want to just join the highway. So we could create a slip road from here. Might be a bit too close, that one, but we'll see. We'll see if that gets utilised. I feel like that's not enough industrial that we've created. Okay, let's just check this area if we're still meeting our needs. Probably need to zone some more, don't I? We are getting demand for a high school, which we need to fulfill as well. So after this I am going to put a high school down once I've zoned up all of this. Okay, let's have a look at our, we could get a high capacity high school in, which should do the trick for us. So we've got one over here, which is our elementary school, and we've got another elementary school over here. So if you can place, let's move this along a little bit, just there, and then we'll place one high capacity school, one high capacity high school here, and then that's all our money gone. But this should fill up quite quick with, I think it said, how many did it say, 760, so it should fill up quite quick. It's got capacity of 2,400, so plenty of capacity there. I put down a basketball court, probably have to use some move it mod to actually fix that in. And then I've just placed down a high school soccer field just in this corner, which I'm going to use a move it mod to move it just a bit closer. Over here, might just slightly angle it as well, just so it's on this corner. What doesn't help, it's snowing right now, so this can move slightly this way, and then we're just going to angle this one so it's actually straight. So that goes there. Then what we can do is just pop some parking at the back and use the bigger ones just here because they would just fit, and then here we're just going to go for the smaller ones just so we have that gap in the back. Put a single one there. Let's have a look how that looks. Because it's snowing, everything's covered, so it doesn't give you the best example of what it looks like. But yeah, the snowing's coming down thick and fast, which means our roads might be covered in it as well. As the snow is coming down, I think we're going to leave it for this episode because I think we've done quite a lot. So what I've just quickly done is put some more snow plows because the roads are really bad in terms of snow, but I think this area is looking great. Industrial evolution is looking great around here, and we've got enough capacity now to keep on expanding over here, and then this bit is nicely filling up as well. So the high residential is working really well. We're not getting too much of an influx in terms of traffic, and then this junction seems to be coping okay so far as well. So what I'm thinking in terms of next episode is building our first specialized industry area. So maybe do oil, just to increase our revenue stream. So that will help us generate income as well, and hopefully help the residents get some more jobs as well. And then we're also building the part that we did over here as well. So thank you for watching, everyone. Hopefully you're enjoying the episode. Just some takeaways from there of, you know, how to do the modern industry area over here that we've done, but also, you know, build your city, and if something needs to change, then just recreate it like we did over here. So change that grid layout as well. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe, please hit that like button and add your comments, and hopefully see you on the next one.